Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones on this beautiful Sunday. All of the birthday shenanigans is over, and I'm kind of thankful. Hey, if you're new to the page, hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, where on Sunday we give you a market update, and then we try to leave you with a little inspiration. There's a lot going on in crypto, so this one will be a little crypto heavy. And tomorrow morning, I will be going into stocks if there's nothing big into crypto. But let's just spend like 2 minutes on stocks. And I just want to tell you that this market is it is overheated. It is frothy. It's top heavy. We know this, and I share with you guys. Remember, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. There's a lot of fake videos out there of the CEO of these crypto mining companies and that type of deal. They're all fake. Even commercials that's ran on these type of videos, they are fake. Okay, don't never send money or crypto to anyone. All right, on any platform, even if they say, "How's your, trading going?" It's spam, good people. Every time we say this, believe it or not, somebody gets spammed. All right. So in the stock market, it is frothy. But for me, I am buying a beat down stock. Yes, I've been buying stock like SoFi and Palantir, and I buy them on red days when they get beat down. I believe that small caps have not begun to truly run yet, and I think that there is still growth for a lot of the small cap stock like those. Okay, and remember, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell, but that's what I'm seeing. And all of my positions or any of my positions, this is the big takeaway from what I'm doing. Okay, I am only putting in 25% of the money that I plan on investing this entire year. That's it, 25%. Now you do what you do, or you tell me what you're going to do. I'm only investing 25% tops, right? And I'm just saving 75%, all right? So for those of you that are dollar cost averaging and you're following the $5 a day challenge and you say, "Hey, Larry, what should I do?" Of course, it's up to you what you should do. But here's one of the things you can do. Now, as you continue to dollar cost average DCA into your cryptos, your different portfolios, what you can do if you think the market is top heavy is to simply cut down by half, cut down by 3/4 of the amount that you're actually purchasing the stock with, and continue to put the same amount of money into your investment portfolios. Follow? That way you could build up some dry powder. And if there is a market turn down or things start heading south, then you will have some dry powder. Follow? Because you've been dollar cost averaging into your cash positions as well as the stock you've been buying, right? And so you just cut down the amount that you've been buying, purchasing the stock, but don't cut down the amount that you've been putting into your trading portfolios so you could be ready. That's just a suggestion for me. Remember, you do what you want to do. All right, let's go into crypto really quick. We had a pullback over the weekend. I didn't freak out. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go and share some things with you guys. Okay, so let's look at this, right? So I said this. Let's see. Let's go here. I said this. This was a year ago, right? A year ago, I had what I call a crypto summit. Listen to this, good people. And stake your Bitcoin and we'll give you 25%. That's not going to happen anymore because all of that is going to get regulated. I believe the initial response to that is going to be negative from the retail investor. But then I believe because of that regulation, it allows more institutions to get in, because a lot of institutions by law and rules and regulations could not invest in the crypto. But once it has some regulation by the SEC, now you're going to see huge money come into crypto. Now, that was post the ETFs, the first phase of the 11 ETFs. In this same video, myself and Stocks with Josh, we take a guess of Bitcoin hitting around 80,000 this year. That was, as you could see, 1 year ago. All right. And so now a lot of analysts are saying between, 80,000 to 100,000 to 120 to 25,000. I believe that we could hit 125,000 by 2025 as the price of a Bitcoin. All right. Price of one Bitcoin. But I'm telling you guys right now at 80,000, when Bitcoin hits 80,000, when and if it hits 80,000, that's where I will start to take profits in my alts. All right. Not in my alts. Let me correct that. No, not in the alts, but in the memes. That's what I'm going to do. Now, you may hold to the moon. I don't have to, because I will be in great profit and I'll only be playing what? With the house's money. I'm going to keep saying that, right? So as we look at the crypto bubble on this Sunday afternoon, we can see here that look at what is actually up really well. We got one of the alts. Solana is up 36%, right? Now, this is for the week. Let's go to the day, though. You're going to see on the day, you see a lot of green, right? Really? How do you see green when it's Bitcoin is down? We got near, right? Which is a position that I'm in. We talked about it in the Discord. We got near 18% up. We got wife with hat and purse. It's a joke, y'all. 31.8%. What? In the last day. You guys can see this. All right. You see this. RNDR 26%. Look at this, good people. SHIB is up 15%. DOGE is up, right? BONK is up, all right? As we talk about the alts. These are the alts, right? And so let's just look at, let's say, while we're here in the alts, let's look at SHIB. We could see what's happening for the week. SHIB is actually down, but for the month, still up 195%. See that? Though it's down 13% for the week, but up 15% for the day. All right, let's go to another alt. Let's go to BONK. Look at BONK. Up the last hour, up the last day, but down by about the same as SHIB. BONK and SHIB, like I said, are kind of like neck and neck, if you ask me. All right. And there, I've got my money in both of them. I am diversified. All right. Let's look at dog with hat. All right. Dog with hat is what I meant to say. Dog with hat is up 31%. 31% for the week, 31% for the day. You see that? 672% for the month. So the alts are still doing good. Let's check on Doge, right? Doge is down for the week. As you can see, for the month, up about 80%, and for the day, 6%. So even though Bitcoin is down, these are doing well. Let's take a look at Bitcoin, right? Now, we had this shake off. We could see that, right? It sold off over the last week. We had to shake down, okay, and it just went down. But over the last hour, it's coming back. What? Bitcoin is coming back up to 68. That's why I don't fear when these things happen. But the alts are something that myself and a lot of us have really been talking about. But the alts is probably where I'm going to go with my memes. And then from the memes to the alts to more Bitcoin for me. As you could see with ETH, it just had this downturn and then spiked back up in the last day. You see here? So here's the fear, and then here's the buyback. And then for the week, look at that. We're still down for the week on ETH, all right? What's beating ETH? Solana is beating ETH. Look at that. 6% over the last day. Almost 6.5%. But for the week, look at what Solana has done for the week. Let's go back to Bitcoin for the week. Sorry about that. So now we can see Bitcoin is down for the week, but Solana is up 35% for the week, and Ethereum is flat. So we go from down to flat on Ethereum to up 35% on Solana. So Solana is that one. So me personally, I'm going from the memes when they run up, and then I'm going to take my memes, I'm going to take profit, all right, and just play with the house's money. And then I'm thinking about going from the memes to the alts, right? And then run the alts up, because I believe the alts will run more. As you can see, Solana will run more than Bitcoin. And at some point, I'm going to be parked all into Bitcoin and ETH, right? That's my process, right? Remember, we all got in at a different time. The video I just showed you, we was talking about these moves a year ago. We were getting positions then because we saw this coming. Now, let me ask, or should I say answer the question, why is Bitcoin selling off? Why did it sell off? Here's why Bitcoin sold off this weekend, okay? Look at this. Bitcoin whales pulled out over 21,400 BTC or Bitcoin from exchanges in a week. You see that? That is a lot. Look at that, good people. That's a lot. Bitcoin whales withdraw massive BTC reserved from exchanges. That causes the price to go down. Bitcoin whales have been on the move, withdrawing a substantial amount of a BTC from exchanges over the past week. Amid the Bitcoin price surge past 73K, BTC whales sought to realize their profits, okay? So this is all profit taking, right? And withdraw over 21,000 BTC this week. Remember, there's only 21 million. So that's a number we need to keep our eye on. There's only 21 million Bitcoin that's ever going to be mined. And here we got 21,000 in a week, right? So let's go down here even further, all right? The impact of this whale activity became, look at this, particularly pronounced on Thursday, March 14th, with a staggering 752 million worth of Bitcoin. Look at that. Was withdrawing from crypto exchanges. Look at that. You see that? That is a lot. The market, this market, the high single day withdrawals since May of 2023. So 752 million worth of Bitcoin withdrawn in one day since 2023. So that's what's happening to Bitcoin. But as we could see, right? As we could see, there's an opportunity. Where was their opportunity at? In the alts and with the memes, okay? So that's what I wanted to share with you guys with crypto. And what did I do? I bought more. I bought more BONK when it went down, all right? This time I didn't buy more SHIB. I bought more BONK because I saw the opportunity. It went down. For those of you that don't know, you can set a limit buy order with Coinbase. And I'm going to ask the question, and I'm going to keep asking you. If things go down, are you prepared for another 4-year cycle, right? Now, we know that the amount that Bitcoin moves up per cycle is going less and less and less. So it's very difficult to tell where the top is going to be, and not the absolute top, but the top-ish going to be in this cycle. And because of these spot ETFs, it's even more difficult and more foggy. No one knows for sure, but all I know is you have to have a plan. So let me say this, my inspiration, in 2 minutes. Listen, I want you to do 2 things: transition and change your posture. Transition into changing your posture. That's what I want you to do. Transition into changing your posture. If your posture has always been, I'll never be, I'll always do without, I've always been without, woe is me, look at my age, look at my race, look at my sex, all of this is against me, that's the wrong posture. Get rid of that stinking thinking, all right? You have to transition. You can't just change your posture. You have to transition first. What do you do during that transition? Control what you see, control what you hear, cut off the negative social media, cut off the negative TV, stop listening to negative music, and start reprogramming positive things that you see and things that you hear. Get away from negative people. Draw closer to positive people, all right? Find people that are heading in the direction where you are heading in and partner with them. And then you will start to see that your posture will begin to change. What do I mean by that? Are you one that has always had your hand out? Because if your hand is out, you're like this. You don't want to be like that. You want to be like this. You want to be the one that the receiver is looking up to. So you're looking down, they're looking up. That's what I mean by changing your posture. Remember, you are kings and queens, all right? We are little gods. We're made in his likeness. That's literally in the Bible. And so if that is so, you haven't realized your power and your posture and your position, okay? So if your father is the ruler of all and he owns all, then that's for you. And somebody going to say, Larry, you sound like a prosperity preacher. No, I'm telling you that the only reason that it is better to give than to receive is because it's better to be in the position of the giver than the receiver. And then I could hear someone saying, yeah, Larry, the Bible says the poor will be with you always. That's who you're supposed to take care of. That's not your position. It's not your posture. It's not your posture to be receiving a pink slip or a yellow slip from your bills or your job. It's your posture to be in control. It's your posture to be the lender and not the borrower. So if you've been without for all of your life, your mother and your daddy struggled, your grandmama and your granddaddy struggled, then I need you to do something. I need you to change what you're doing. I need you to change everything you've been doing. I always say this: if you want your life to change drastically, then you must first drastically change. And that is the truth. You are hearing this from someone that had a 450 credit score, who flunked math, who was 6 brothers and 2 sisters in a two bedroom, 1 bathroom house on the west side of Chicago, that's been shot and stabbed and had somebody die in my arms. Okay? I'm telling you, and I was driving Uber as recent as 2018, okay, to make this happen. I'm telling you that you must stay focused, but you must begin today to transition into changing your posture, okay? Change your posture, because your posture is not without. Your posture is with plenty. I'm going to leave it right there, good people. Listen, there's one thing I want you to do for me on this video. 2, continue to share this page, and you guys have. And then again, just like yesterday, my top link will be to my Instagram page. And I want you guys to use this link to find my Instagram. I will never DM you on Instagram. I will never ask you how your trading is going. Don't fall for any spams. But if I need to contact you guys swiftly, I just think that that'll be another avenue, okay? Leave me a comment. Love you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn.